our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth and our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
The views and opinions of the producers, hosts, and guests in the show do not directly reflect the official stand and policies of the management, the network, and the company.
Growing your business, achieving prosperity, and gain happiness is what Philippine business Feng Shui is all about. Join us as our Feng Shui Masters give you the guidance only here on Big Media Network.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. We're now back here again in our new episode. And thank you for being with us and making this happen. So Christmas is in the air. And as we all know, here in the Philippines, usually the Christmas begins and preparation for Christmas begins on September. And then there's a break by November, 1, 2, and then resume again for the preparation for Christmas. And Christmas for us is like really a celebration. And not only that, it's really a transition for the next year. So this is really very timely for us that we can all be together and be together in preparing for the next year and moving into the next year smoothly, smoothly while um, bringing with us the good things that can happen or have happened in 2022. So back again, we are now here again to ask you this question. Do you want to live in prosperity? And do you want to share success in business and in your personal life through Feng Shui application? Do you want to learn some tips on how to achieve your balance of spirit, life ways, and environment? So if your answer is yes to all of these questions, please stay with us. You are here with me at Feng Shui with Business for Business. I am your host, Reverend Lilian Hewlett, also known as Isa, your Feng Shui and Reiki Master. Today is Friday, and usually Friday is really a good time, not only for what we say as thank God it's Friday, like a relaxation, but Friday this time is also a good year to really renew or think about our relationships. Friday is ruled by Venus. So it's really a good timing for dates or to be with your loved ones and family. So let us live with this up to midnight, for the love day as Friday, the day of Venus. So, what is special for our first episode, for this season? Tonight, we are bringing to you again some of the things we have already discussed before, but this time we're going to discuss it in a deeper way. So, we have now a discussion of the cosmic trinity again, but this time we're going to focus on the heavenly luck. Yes, that is your heavenly luck. Our goal for you is to bring your life. So let us say again, do you still remember our slogan? So let us say our slogan. Feng Shui is for all. One more time. Feng Shui is for all. And now we would always want that the things that we do is really connected to our spirit. And it's easier for us to really live an abundant life if our spirit is connected to our action. So now together, let us say our next slogan. Spirit plus action is equal to prosperity. Spirit plus action is equal to prosperity. So thank you. And again, we would like to greet everybody, the followers of the Feng Shui for Business, V81 Radio, OFW around the world, Reiki practitioners, Feng Shui followers, and all workers and also business owners. We would like to invite you to participate in the show. You can ask questions to us through the Facebook Messenger, or you can also leave your comment on the YouTube if you are going to watch also in YouTube. And yeah, there are so many ways to communicate with us or in our Facebook page. So, of course, this will never be complete if we don't have my partner. So now let us welcome my partner, my fellow Feng Shui activator, Dragon Angel Guide, Miss Darleen Turda.
Good evening, Philippine
Yeah,
business Feng Shui followers. Good evening, Teacher Isa. It's been a while.
evening. Yes.
Welcome to
Bakasyon
season
todo.
4. Yes po, bakasyon todo. But then, we miss them, right, Teacher Isa? And
Yes, of course.
although we miss them, I was able to take a respite not just here in PBFS but from also my other jobs, right, Teacher Isa?
Mhm.
Kaya talagang
Yeah.
pahinga muna. Tapos, with our rest, we also have a change. Yes, we change our time slot from Sunday to Friday. Yun.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
everyone
To serve
who,
you better.
yes, of course, because we want Sunday to be your rest day as well, right?
Yeah.
So right now, if you can hear some of my background um, noise, please forgive me because I'm really out of town right now. But then,
I don't hear it.
okay, that's great. Thank you, Lay, for cutting off that noise. But I am grateful for Big Media. Thank you, Sir Charlie, for another opportunity to share and learn more Feng Shui with our followers and from Teacher Isa. So I am
Yeah.
Darlene, your Dragon Angel Guide to assist you in rediscovering your own Feng Shui.
Yes. So now what has been up for us? So we just had our All Souls, All Saints Day, right? Ah, ng isang araw lang yon.
Mhm.
And as we know, these are the days where we also remember our departed ones. But it also has become a big time for parties, right? Just like what, you know, we're sorry for that it happened, but what had happened in Korea, right? So I don't want to be killjoy, but in my Facebook page, I posted there that I don't really promote parties because it brings people away from the essence of the days of November 1 and November 2. So I'm not really against, but I don't promote it. So what is your take on this, Darlene?
You see, teacher, since I was a child, I remember November 1 as the scariest day, di ba? Because the media played a
Scariest.
big role, yes, with showing and showcasing horror movies, spirits of the dead show, witches,
Mm-hmm.
ghosts, and other unseen beings as something bad. And we should be
Yeah.
scared of, di ba? How did it start ba, Teacher Isa, this Halloween?
Yeah. So, I came across this when I was studying the women's studies in Saint Scholastica about this Halloween, and its relation to the women's studies. If you're going to look into the All Saints Day and All Souls Day or Halloween, started as the original pagan celebration, which we called it Samhain. No, the Samhain is celebrated over the Europe because during those times before Christianity, we are like pagan. No, that's their pagan religion, and the celebration is about the oneness of the light and the dark because the season is going to winter. No, and it's the darkness during the time. So from summer, and then it's going to the winter. So it's like a oneness of the light and the dark, and there's also a symbolic of the oneness of the living ones and the departed ones. So parang sabi nila nagbubukas daw ang gate, not the departed ones go with the living ones. No, kaya parang sa atin ngayon, uh, concept siya ng mga patay, no? And the transition is also a transition from summer to winter, and it was celebrated through the rituals, dances, and food celebrations. So this is the time that also would like to bless whatever they want to happen in the next season. So, pero syempre dahil hindi naman sila mga Christians before, they were really like pagan, and some of them in the now they call it witches. Then during the Middle Age, it was also the time of the Christianization in Europe. So the pagan or Christianized, no? And during that time, it was also the time of Inquisition. So it was also Pope Boniface and Pope Gregory in the 9th century who declared, parang sabi nila, oh, let us not go against whatever the celebration of it, but let us just Christianize the celebration. So that celebration came into as a declaration of the November 1 and November 2 as the All Saints and All Souls Day. Pero ganun talaga yung Samhain celebration. It goes from 3 days, 31, 1, and 2. Minsan sa ibang culture, 6 days pa. Ganun kahaba. And because of that, and there was also like division between the pagan and also the Christian traditions. And then came the Halloween concept. So during the Halloween, it's like instead of a celebration of the dead and the living ones during the Halloween party, it is like scaring the people about the dead ones. And that is the movie and the movie, the television show, the Lagim Gambinang Lagim, like that. And then also not only like that, it's also about scaring the people about the witches because the witches were the pagans before who were celebrating the Samhain. So that's why I don't really like that parties because it's like we take away from the real essence that is really about honoring our departed ones and celebrating life. But pagka ganyang meron tayong parang may mga scarecrow, parang nakakasakit tayo sa iba. So I don't really that. I don't really buy that. So that's what happened. No. So there are costumes for witches, costume for vampires, everything. Yeah, and it's not really good to really teach that to children because that's what they're going to think about November 1 and 2. Okay, so, but of course, if the others are happy celebrating the parties, I'm happy also for them. But I'm just telling where did it come from?
Wow. I'm
Okay.
wow, grabe teacher. Celebrations really are ano parang originated parang ang tagal-tagal na pala and ang dami pala nitong nangyayari before it really is being a celebration like Halloween right now, 'di ba? Also, I'm just amazed and how it evolved, and I hope we really come out with what's the meaning of Halloween or the samhain.
Yeah.
But because for me, I believe Halloween is a day to remember really and honor our beloved ancestors who died,
Yeah.
who has passed away, and has shared to us their gifts. Right. It is also a day to let our true selves show and no longer hide from the costumes or the mask because we are all spiritual beings. And with other creations, we came from the source, seen or unseen by our naked
Yeah.
eye. We are all creation
Yes.
of one divine light.
Yeah. So siguro bago mag-party, magdasal muna, no?
Yes. Oo, yun naman
Magdasal
yun.
muna. So how did you celebrate your November 1 and 2?
Actually, visited my grandma's grave and also my dad who just recently
Mm-hmm.
passed then. Parang ano lang, 2 years apart lang. Ay, hindi pala, 17 siya eh. Tapos, 20, this year lang ang my grandma. So, yun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was really, parang for us, kasi it was also a time when my mom came home. Hi, mommy. I know you're not watching a Feng Shui show, but I'd like to greet you as well. And yeah, yeah, and so for us, it's really parang reunification.
Yeah. Yes, kami din. So we just
Kayo din,
visited.
teacher.
Yeah, we just visited my parents, no, my parents, my uncle, my daughter, my sister, all those who died, and of course, yeah, the usual thing. We just pray and then eat as a family. So it's really like a transition for us. So the Samhain celebration, which is for us, is the November 1 and 2 All Saints and All Souls Day. It's really a transition for us and transition for the next season. So tamang-tama, it's really a transition also from November, December. So please be with us and together we're going to have a preparation, no, through Feng Shui for the new year to come. So this episode, we are starting our season with deepening the application of Feng Shui in our lives. So Darleen, please introduce our topic for tonight.
Siyempre, when we introduce our topic, we start off with the slogan of Feng Shui. Sa ikauunlad ng bayan, Feng Shui ang kailangan. Kaya for our first episode for this season, we will talk about heavenly love, how we know this gift within us. So stay with us and we will be right back after this break.
We will be back shortly. This is Philippine Business Feng Shui, only here on Big Media Network.
Here now is the program for the millennials that will showcase young professionals' worth, aspirations, and successes in doing what they believe is right, progressive, and inclusive. Join them as they discover the path to self and societal fulfillment while making a difference. Hosted by empowered and cool millennial Erica Mizon, together with her fellow millennials, they will be making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
It's a tough business out there. So many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price, guaranteed, with our global principles. and experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Involution, supporting your business as always. Video meetings are the future of collaboration. Meetings are like people. No two are ever the same. Logitech provides better meetings where everyone can be seen and heard because great meetings just don't happen. Logitech, with our partner Involution, ensures your video collaboration is at the next level. Involution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@involution.com.ph.
Are you having a hard time monitoring your workers' performance? Do you have times where you feel you need to help your employees? Voiso offers a real-time dashboard where you can monitor their calls in real time, like putting their calls in whisper mode, which lets you talk to your employee to give them assistance without their clients knowing it.
Hey Mark, tell him that the subject matter expert will take it from here.
Involution, supporting your business as always.
Now back to Philippine Business Feng Shui, only here on Big Media Network.
Hi, we're back again. So, if you were with us last season, and we talked about the cosmic trinity, and now we are going to talk about one part of it, which is the heavenly lock. So, can you please show to us the slides for the cosmic trinity? Yes, yan. So, this is our design for the cosmic trinity. And let us review the cosmic trinity. Darlene, would you like to review the cosmic trinity?
Yes, teacher. As I remember, Cosmic Trinity is what we see the source of our luck, right? It's made up of heaven, earth, and our own human luck. So yun, it is what we call the 33% rule. So pantay-pantay lahat yan. But we'd like to discuss each of this luck. The heavenly luck is based on God's own will. Ito yung ating pagbaba natin dito sa lupa. Ito na yung ating blessings. It may be considered as fate or our destiny because it is God's plan for our life for our own good. It can also be seen as astrological or your natal chart. Kaya the heaven luck cannot be changed. Hindi mo na siya mababago because it is already God's given blessings and challenges, sabi nga nila. So if one tries to change it, one feel that she's going against the flow of life. Tama ba ako, teacher?
And we cannot change it eh. Kaya mo bang i-change yung birthday mo?
Yun.
Hindi naman, di ba? Pwede yung
Yes.
pangalan mo, pero hindi mo kayang i-change sa birth certificate kung babayad ka pa. So parang, yeah.
Actually, yes, may
Yeah.
mga nagpapapalit ng pangalan, di ba? Pero the birth
Mm-mm.
date cannot change that. So the divine energy
Yeah.
from the source is the energy which is the heavenly luck came from. Yun.
Mm-mm.
So we can connect to our divinity through our prayers, through our meditations, and spiritual practices. Yan. So that's how we enhance and we connect to ourselves para ma-connect natin yung ating heavenly luck. And now going to earth luck. Ito naman yung associated with Feng Shui naman. Ito yung nasa paligid natin. It is our environment. It can be manifested through our location, kung saan tayo nandun, yung form, colors, sounds, arrangements, and symbolisms. It is also the one that relates to the frequency of the earth and all the man-made equipments around us.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun po, teacher. Would you like to add,
Yeah.
teacher?
No, that's okay. Continue. You can continue.
Oo.
You
Di
may
ba, teacher, ito
continue.
yung sinasabi natin sa Feng Shui na if we don't feel some good in one room, we can change the
Mhm.
flow of energy in the room, and that's how we parang change or parang adapt para maging mas maganda yung flow ng energy ng kwarto.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
lock. Ayun.
that's the earth lock. Ang idadagdag ko is the earth lock includes also the ancestors.
Oh, yes,
So
teacher.
the taking care of the tomb of
Mm.
our ancestors is part of the earth lock. So for those who are watching, if you want to have a good luck coming from the earth lock, take good care of the tomb or the grave site of your ancestors.
Wow. Now I know. Thank you, teacher, for sharing that. Actually, it is ito rin yung discuss natin do sa ano natin sa previous episode natin that if we also parang clean up our spaces, we also clean up our life, yon.
Yeah.
So yon. And the other one, teacher, is the human luck. The human luck
Mhm.
is it is what we call our personal luck because it is our own energy. We have a complete control over it. So it is the one is created by our own actions, thoughts, feelings, and our ideas. And it is also the result of our hard work, our education, our career. So how do we feel? Yun din yung lumalabas sa luck natin. So there are the three kinds of luck. Isa lang yung hindi natin makokontrol, and that's heaven. Heavenly luck. The earth and
Yeah.
the man on the personal luck, ito yung pwede nating ma-change at makontrol. Ayun po.
Yes, that's really true. Yes. So Feng Shui is about dealing with all those luck. So Feng Shui also deals with the three because sometimes we thought that Feng Shui is only about the earth luck. So it's only about putting these things here and that and that. But no, if we're going to really apply a comprehensive Feng Shui, it deals with the three or the cosmic trinity. But right now, we are going to talk about the heavenly luck. And as our Darlene had said, the heavenly luck is about the day of our birth, our names, and we cannot change that. We cannot change the energy that was given to us. But there are really ways how to affect or how to live based on the luck,
Mhm.
based on the heavenly luck. And the way for that is to really find your element. So if you see that every year they will say, "Oh, this is like a metal rat before," or right now it's a water tiger, like that. Now, so the water is what we call the element. So we are going to share to you the element based on the year that you were born. But that is not your real natal chart in the Chinese astrology because your real luck, no? We look into the day of your birthday, no, birth. So, but right now, because it's the common and we don't have to really compute a lot, so we're just going to focus on the year where you were born. So maybe, Darlene, are you ready to share to them to find what is the element based on the year that they were born?
Okay, teacher, yes. In Chinese astrology or in Feng Shui, we have five elements. It's the metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. And it
Mm-hmm.
is may corresponding element ka based on the last digit of your birth year, right? So if you are you're born from yung last digit mo is 0 or 1 like 1970 or 1991, so the 0 and the 1, you are considered as metal element. Yeah, right. And
Based
when
on
you
the
are
year, right?
based on the year, yes, the last
Mm-hmm.
digit. So if you were born naman at yung last digit naman is 2 or 3, you are considered as a water element. And if you are born at yung last digit is 4 and 5, wood. If you were born at 6 and 7, you are fire. And if you were born 8 or 9, then your element is earth. Yan.
Yes. So what is your element based on the year, Darlene?
I'm a metal element teacher. Kayo
I
po.
am fire. I'm fire.
Wow, you're
Ah, fiery. Okay,
oh,
so did you get it? So for those who are watching, did you get your element based on the year? So what is the significance of the year? The year is the energy that influences us. No, so there's an influence based on the year that we were born, and it also represents the energy of our ancestors. Now that is affecting us. It also represents our life that will be influenced from 0 to 15. No, so yun yung year ng birth natin. At doon din magagaling yung ating luck, no? So, part of our luck comes from the year that we were born. So, how are you? Is there anyone who would like to share what is your element?
maybe you can
Hmm?
type in or comment the last
Uh,
digit of your birth year.
birth year, and then we're going to share again what is your element.
Yes.
Okay? Meron ba? So, who's going to share? Hmm. Okay, so let's go back to that later, right? So now let's go to really discussing how shall we see the luck in the elements. Now, so usually what we do, we try to live with our elements. Now we try to know what is the strength of our element, what is the weakness, what parts of the body that can be affected or we need to take care of based on the elements, and what are the businesses that are really good for us. Parang yun ang laging I think that's the one that they are really looking for. What is the business for me? so, so let's look into that. So I think I'm the one who's going to share first. Is that right?
Yes, teacher,
Based on
come on.
our
I'm so excited. What is in my metal
uh,
element?
yes, metal. So let us go with the metal. Yes. Oh, parang hindi masyadong makita natin. Ano? Sorry po. So metal element is really about the person who is about the rule. So the metal element can really be temperamental. And they love rules. They love to organize things. No? Yan yung mga metal. Gusto nila always merong mga flow chart in everything that they're going to do. And they are really very, very disciplinarian. Parang metal. Di ba? Metal is really usually the foundation of the house. Can be a foundation of the house. Usually the metal is really so hard. No? So ganun yung metal. They can really be very, very rigid in their thinking, and they always would like to have rules and system in everything that they are going to do. So they are good, can be a very good ruler. huh? But ano ang weakness ng mga metal? They can also be very hard-headed. And because they are also temperamental, you see the metal is usually goes with the if it is cold outside, that can be cold also. If it is hot outside, that can also be very hot. So that means it also goes to the emotions of the surroundings, and they can really be very affected. So they have a tendency to really be also very, very cold, and at the same time, very emotional or very fiery. So that is like the imbalances of the metal. But what is good with the metal is talagang sila yung mga systematic na tao. Wow, are you like that, Darlene? Oh, I think so. You are. I'm seeing the bits and pieces of you as a metal. Especially when we started the other project that we have, I told myself, wow, that is really the metal with Darlene. Okay, so there's more for metal. Can we go back again for the next slide for above the metal? Yes, what is the color for metal? So the good colors for metal can be white and gray. So if you are a metal, for those who are watching, color white and gray can also be very good for you. Okay, so what are the jobs? Bago tayo pumunta sa jobs, I did not look at it. I did not put there. But what are the usual emotions that the metal are prone to feel, no? It's usually grief and sadness. So they can have a tendency to really feel the grief for themselves or grief of others, sadness of themselves or some sadness of others. So they are prone to grief and sadness. And for health, the weak part of the body, or they have to take care of their lungs and large intestines. So those are the association to the health. So what are the business that are good for the metal person? So one, of course, anything that has metal. Kaya papasok dyan yung jewelry. You can also be good in any business that has the aluminum. You can also be good in business that uses the metal, like construction. So anything that uses the metal, manufacturing can also be good. Automobile, di ba? Mga cars, you can also be good with that. Pwede rin, can we go to the next slide? The next slide, you can also be good in any business related to the instruments that uses metal. Let's say healthcare. Oh, you were a nurse, right? You are a nurse. So you also use metal. Yung mga aesthetics that can also be good. Basta yung gumagamit ng mga metal things that, ayun, pwede rin yun sa mga metal person. Yeah, so ano pa ba? No? Pwede rin sila as a metal person, they can also be good as a lawyer. No? Kasi about the law. Alam mga metal person is really about uh, law, how to bring things in order. Pwede din sa military, no? Police, no? Pwede din sa mga martial arts because it's about putting things in order. Yeah, so that's the metal, no? Oh, can you relate to that, Darlene? As a
So much
metal
better.
person?
I just realized that my parents are jewelers.
Talaga. Oo.
so, so yeah, and most of the businesses and the careers actually yun yung sinimulan ko eh. I'm really into sciences and health. Yun. So,
Mhm.
yeah. And tapos
Yeah.
nung describe mo yung personality, parang gusto ko magtago kasi you're describing me. Remember, meron tayong quiz yung ginawa nun. Maybe we can, yeah, for those who are lucky, yes, we're going to give away Feng Shui, free Feng Shui. For those who are going to, teachers, unahan ko na sila pero baka meron
Sige.
mamaya ha.
Okay.
Kasi I'm just so
Uh-huh.
excited kasi this will be a time for them to get a free Feng Shui, personal Feng Shui. Kasi when you did mine before, habi ko, I really aligned to it and I was really happy because I get to know myself more. And being a metal person, I would from the reading that you gave me, meron pala akong mga ibang affiliations in other elements. So if you are lucky enough, do write us. We're going to give you our email address and let us know why you should be the one who will give you the another free feng shui, personal feng shui.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ayun.
They can also, yeah, they
Mm,
can also message us in the
ayan.
Facebook page of Feng
Mm,
Shui for Business so
yes.
that they can say their intention. So
Yeah.
if we see that your intention is really very noble, noble to us, then we will choose you to be the person to whom we will give a consultation of Feng Shui for free. But there are also some kind of arrangement with that. Now we would like to see the changes that is happening, the changes that you have done, and changes that is happening in your life, and we will show this in our show here
And yes,
in
here.
Feng Shui for Business. Yes.
Hindi lang English ha, we accept Filipino. Hindi lang po kami nag-English because meron tayong mga foreign followers kaya tayo nag-English. But syempre, if you are more articulate in speaking in our local tongue, then why not?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So what's the next, Darlene?
Yeah,
Metal.
well, metal, and then comes water. Yeah, water.
Yes.
The water element naman has its color. So those who are born under the water element, that's 2 and 3. They can relate to using the black, the deep charcoal gray, or the native navy blue. Tapos ang direction niya is usually the east or the southeast and north direction or location. And usually it is the house entrance. Bakit? Kasi water is what we call it's the flow of abundance. Yan. It's very natural for those water element who was born in water element na ano sila, na abundance ng kanilang flow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, Sandali lang, teacher. So, it is also primarily yin, although marami itong yang element. Kaya, marami, as a yin element, very dominant ang kanilang feminine and very receptive. Although, syempre, pag yung water flows aggressively, yun, lumalabas ang pagiging yang, which is the river or the ocean waves naman, kaya masculine
Yeah.
energy. Kaya most of the water element people are flows smoothly and easily. Tapos they work gently and they know how to gently go around obstacles without surrendering their nature. Yun yung usual quality
Yes.
character ng um, ang tawag nito ng water element. And,
Yeah.
tapos individuals that belong to the water, sabi nga, very sensitive sila. And they have this calm attitude and possess a strong intuition. They possess a great creative mind and possess a strong hidden reservoir of energy inside. Yun nga. I like to add also that water people are articulate. Yan. Kasi they flow in eh. They can express themselves easily. They're very clever and reflective. So they are
Mm-hmm.
self-contained and self-sufficient naman. Kaya lang, syempre, sometimes they like scrutinizing. Yan lang yon. And they cannot trust easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yan,
Yeah.
of their
May dagdag
introvert.
din ako dyan.
Opo. Ano
Kasi
po?
ang mga water, 'di ba, parang ang water pag pinigilan mo, they will not stop themselves. Remember, if you close the door and there's a flood, it will just go just like the wind, no? It will just go to where it can go. So it can flow. So the water are really very persistent person. And whatever they want, they would like to really do it. Lalo na pag young water yan, they would like to do it now na. Just like the water. And they're good in connecting. Because remember, the water flows from this
Yes.
very small pond, it goes to a bigger bodies of water until it flows to the bigger sea. So
Yes.
they're good in interpersonal relationships.
And if you also
Yeah.
know that some bodies of water are parang ano lang sila, like some bed of water yung isolated lang sila, dun lang sila, and they just stay there. So,
Mm-hmm.
meron the tendency that some water people, parang they just want to live on their own, parang they're introverted, and sometimes they would just parang cut their connection to other people. Yun yung mga excesses ng mga water. Sometimes they feel that way. And other excesses
Mm-hmm.
din ng water person, they can be depressive and stagnant kasi nga they just parang want to be ganun lang yung stagnant lang sila. And some have difficulty in expressing emotions kasi sabi mo nga teacher, they have the tendency to parang sumobra the young attitude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, can I have the next slide for the water? Ayun. Aha. So, before that, Lay, sorry. Ayun. So, yun nga, sabi nga natin, pero yung qualities naman niya, it's always downward, flowing, shifting. Tapos, its shape can be wavy, curvy, or undulating. Yun. Usually, the water element, ang season nila is winter, and yung kanilang, yung bagwa nila is the can or the career area. The next slide is about ano naman yung mga businesses since water siya. So maraming businesses ang pwede natin with water. Airline and airways. Yan, kasi tawid dagat. Destination, wedding planner, yun yung mga mahilig sa tours and tour guides, yun yung mga yan. Traveling, yan yung mga bagay na mga businesses and career for water people. Submarine, um, businesses on drinks, yung mga
Water
navy,
refilling station.
laundry, I'm sorry, laundry, nahulog na. Spa, aquarium, mga fish, yung mga yan. Yun yung mga bagay na businesses sa kanila. Ay, sorry. Yeah, I think that's the last one for, do we have another slide for water? Na. Yun. What else?
Ayan.
Yes, teacher. Actually, teacher, merong sa physical naman sa health, yung imbalances naman ng water are yung they usually suffer from lower back pain, the urinary problems, and the kidney problems. Kasi dun yung part ng body natin which is yun yung water. So, meron kidney problems, hearing deficiency, infertility, teeth problems, and bone problems po. Yun ang common sa mga water element people.
Meron ka ba diyang emotions? What are the emotions that the water elements are prone to have?
Yes, teacher. They're used sometimes when a weekend water, they are cynical, irritable, sarcastic, and they resist attachments. Yun. Actually, they are really having difficulty in expressing their emotions also.
Fear.
Oo.
Yeah.
Yun. So if you want to enhance naman yung yung water sa home ninyo, yes, what can we do is we put in water, plants, fountain, the Buddha, water images, water photographs, wallpaper and paintings of the seascapes, lakes, ponds, glass and mirrors. And I believe this black turtle feature is one significant Feng Shui symbol that if you want to enhance that your career area, yun yung ilalagay nila.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yes. So the next is our wood. So let's go to the wood.
Wow.
So for the wood element, naku, malilikot sila. The wood element, they are really a person who seeks. They're really always looking at things, looking at something, wanting to do something, want to explore a lot. Because di ba ganun ang wood, parang the trees are just going up and then the branches are expanding. So ganun din pag sa tao. Now if we're going to test the nature based on a person based on the element, in the TCM, the hyperactivity is a wood characteristics. No, so a wood person can suffer from spreading themselves too much. Marami silang ginagawa. Yung mga ADHD, siguradong wood element sila. And they're usually using their mind because wood and air is related to the mind. So they're really very intelligent. They always use the logical mind, and they're good in the skills that uses the talents of thinking. So yun yung mga wood element. So as a wood, bukod sa hyperactivity, they can also be prone to anger. They can be irritable. They can be impatient because they always would like to move. But If they become focused like the wind, they can just really be focused in one direction. One direction because their mind, they're usually the person who's good in using the mind to use as a job or any form of creativity. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So the wood is related to the air, so it is related to the green and blue colors. No? So anything that is also earth, that can also be for the color for the colors of the wood. And in the Bagua, they represent the east and the southeast sector. So that means southeast is in the BTB Feng Shui, and even in the Compass Feng Shui, this is the prosperity sector. So what can be the job for those people who are in the wood element? No, so kanina sinabi na natin, no? So the wood is like what? 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 4, 5. Those who were born in the number 4 and 5. So, they can anything that has wood. So, ibig sabihin, lumber, timber, forestry, construction can also be, building houses because we use this wood. Um, paper or manufacturing of paper can also be good because paper comes from the wood. Gardening, no, landscaping can also be for the wood. Anything that has really wood. Furniture can also be for the wood. But you can also use your mind. No, teaching can also be a job for the wood person. Can you please move, Lay? We have the next slide? Yeah. And so, because anything that deals with your talents or your creativity can also be for the wood. So that can be the illustrations. You can have some um, um, consultancy like that. That can also be a writer. That's also the wood element. So what is the with regards to the health? What can be good for the wood? Of course, the wood has a tendency to really be stressed. Kasi they always would like to do a lot of things. So, kailangan talagang balanse. Yun, parang i-withhold mo yung pagiging wind nila. No? Because they have a tendency to really overexert themselves. So, um, the parts that we need to take care of if you're a wood element are your liver, your kidneys, your tendons. Those are the things that you need to take care of. Okay, so anything wood. Sino bang alam nating wood?
Gusto ko malaman anong element mo, Lay?
Lay, what's your element? Maybe let's see that.
Oh, pareho kay Teacher Fire. Okay.
Ay, kaya ka pala nandyan. Kaya ka pala nandyan sa work mo. Because you are influenced in the year by the fire.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I think I
And
did a cosmic design reading already for for
wow,
Lane. Okay, sige. So now let's go to the next one. What's the next one?
it's a fire. No, di ba?
Wow, yes.
So, fire teacher, the fire element usually the color is the red, orange, and yellow, and direction is the south or southwest, northeast, or the center of the bagwa of your home or office. Yan yon, the fire element. Um, ano nga pala yung teacher? When, because the personality ng fire, grabe. Kaya nga tinawag na fire, di ba? Is very energetic, charismatic,
Mm-hmm.
passionate, creative, and intuitive. Am I describing you, teacher?
Wow.
And they very empathic
Ganyan
and
ka ba?
ganyan ba kayo? And you love drama, Korean drama, and sentiments. Ayan.
Oh my gosh, ganun ako.
And your emotion is always joy. It's associated with fire kasi. Kaya you exude always the full expression of the young energy. The energy is transformation. Yan yung fire person. Because you always
Mhm.
love fun, the pleasure, but you also suffer parang inability to sustain interest. Hello, is that for you?
Hello?
Hello. Sorry about that. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Sorry.
Yes.
So, ano, inability to sustain interest, yun lang. Kasi nga, very transforming ang fire. Yung inability niya to sustain interest and excitement without external stimulation and other people's attention. Kaya, pero, isa rin sa mga ayaw at hindi kaya ng fire is being alone. Is that it?
Being alone. Okay.
Mm-mm. So, ayan din. Kasi yung embodied passion di ba? Yung embodied being yan. Yung authority din kayo yung, in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
You actually lead. Five person are mostly leaders. Yan. Yan yung mga nakikita natin sa kanila. And do you have some parang subject kayo to certain diseases such as high blood pressure, headaches, chest pains, and insomnia? Ito yung parang mga pag hyper, yun yung din sumasakit din sa inyo, which is the ulo and the puso, di ba?
At di makatulog.
Kaya hindi makatulog, yan yung mga usually nagiging nahihirapan ng ang fire.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos, I know that some fire people have difficulty pag they lost their temper. Yon, is it true? Because sometimes one can also lose focus because of the overexcitement then. They
Mm-hmm.
are temperamental, some of them. Tapos, pag sobrang agitation and excitement, yan yung mga yan. Of course. And then,
Yeah.
oo.
But can I add? Can I add?
Yes, teacher, go ahead.
Yeah. One of the thing also is if you are a yin or a yang
Mm.
fire, the young fire always wants to really be in the middle of the people because as fire you cannot hide the fire. Remember, there will be always a smoke. You can always see the fire, and they will always be good if they are being seen by people,
Aha.
as a fire. And then if you are also yin people fire, the yin fire is also related to really giving.
Mm-mm.
So the person who is a yin fire will always give it all.
Mm.
Na yun yung kanyang weakness, napaka super nang mawala ang sarili niya, ang focus niya sa sarili. So that is also the reason why the fire element can always be prone to anything related to the heart, no? Giving it all, giving too much, forgetting about if you are a yin fire.
When you
Okay, I think that's all. That's the one that I would like to share. Thanks.
Thank you, teacher, for adding that. The physical problems naman, pag imbalance yung fires natin, is yung actually, nakakatuwa na fire people doesn't want hot weather.
Siyempre, mainit na nga sila, di ba?
Ayun, oo.
Mm-mm.
So, tapos, if you live on a low salt and natural food, dapat low salt and natural food and diet niyo. Because one should not smoke nor drink alcohol too much. Kasi yun yung mga fire ka na nga, tapos parang ginagatungan mo pa yung fire. So, you also, fire people also need regular and gentle exercises as advice para ma-relax naman. And, of course, some stress management techniques. Yeah. Yun ang mga kailangan. Kasi, the emotions of the fire people, they're prone to anxiety, depression, and insomnia, sabi nga natin. So, all those diseases that related to cardiovascular in nature, which is hypertension, palpitation, and others, and then that includes also arteries and circulation problems, which is
Mm-hmm.
sweating, varicose veins, hemorrhoids, and high cholesterol. Yun din siya. Then
Yeah.
of course, yun namang mga, yan, ito, they're looking forward. Ano naman yung mga businesses that are good for fire element people? Siyempre, yung mga nagluluto, bakery, restaurant,
Kasi you use fire, right?
and teacher energy healing. Ayan, ayan, ayan na ayan ka. Light,
Mhm.
mass communication, which is si Lay naman, mass com, tama ba ako? Nasa, ano ka rin, nasa limelight ka rin, crude oil and chemical. So, any business that allows you to use computers and electronics, o, di ba? So, hot beverages, cafes, yung mga yan, chemical
Mhm.
industries, foods and snacks industries, aromatherapy, and of course, beauty outlet. The one that help people to feel and look good.
Yeah,
Those are
fashion.
fire, yes, businesses. Yon. How about careers? Ayan. Of course, yung mga naglalaro ng fire. I put it there. Mga, yeah, mga, of course, electrical installations, electronic engineering, yan, computer repair and engineering, glass making, fuel, gas or oil company, firearms, yan, firework, mga policeman, yun, kasama yun doon sa
Mhm.
sa mga careers, photography, food processing and cooking, mga gumagawa sa semiconductor and laser work, welding, and others that really are connected with fire. Those are the good career for fire people. So how to
Yeah.
enhance naman in your space? You may use candles, fireplace, some fireplace yan, bright lights, images of the fire or any photography, and anything that is red or purple, including mga wall paint or accessories. You may also use plants or images of plants and trees, wood furniture because wood enhances fire, and things in the colors of wood which are brown or green. Ayan.
Yeah. Good. Good. Yes, fire elements. I remember when I was growing up, no, my parents, because all of my siblings sing, so even though I'm not a singer, they will always ask, "Oh, yung bunso naman," to sing. So I am pushed to be in the center singing. So that's the fire element within me.
Within you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so that's really so good for the to know that all the electronics are really related to the fire element, no?
And this is
Yeah.
for those who were born on number seven and no 6 and 7.
6 and 7. Yes. Yes. Okay, so um let us now go to the earth. No? So let's be with the earth. So is this the earth? Yeah. So the earth element, earth is really like we cocoon in the earth. So ibig sabihin, pag earth talaga, they are really very caring. They would love to take care of people. So it's like a person as an earth will always be somebody who takes care of people. And they like harmony, they like balance, they like togetherness, festivity. So the earth is enhanced by the fire, no, in the cycle of the elements. So kaya they love relationships. Yan yung mga earth element. So the earth element can really be like somebody who just wants to be a homebody, no? And at the same time, they also would like to relate to people and take care of people. So the excesses for the earth element naman is really about like the wood. It's also like being tired, no? Or sometimes they forgot to take care of themselves. So the earth people will always be the one has a tendency to really be fat. Be fat or super thin because they have become so conscious of their physical body. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. So, what is that? Why is that wood element? Nagkamali ba ako? Can you look? Pakitingin nga ako kung merong wood sa susunod. Ano? Earth element. Oh, I'm sorry po. Can you check if there's an earth element? Yeah. So the earth element can also be related to the colors of yellow, no? Yellow green, no? It can also be enhanced by the color orange. No, so yan yung mga earth colors. So what are the emotions related to the earth? Usually it's the worry. So the earth person has a tendency to really think too much and also worry. So ayan na ba? Okay, yes. So the colors are yellow and orange. And for the job, of course, anything that has something to do with the earth. So yan yung agriculture, um, uh, vegetables, plantation, or whatever not related to the earth. It can also be something that we take care of the body. Kaya pwede din yung mga wellness. That's also related to the earth. Yung mga mining can also be related to that. I don't know if you would like to have a job or a business for mining, or real estate can also be. Yeah, so anything that has, pwede rin, indirectly, pwede rin ng food, no? Food business because it's related to the earth. Can we go to the next slide, please? Farming, kasama yun doon, ha? Yeah, can we go to the next slide? Yes. So the other can be the gardening, livestock, no, farming, ganon. Yan yung mga business that can be related to the earth. Yeah, so ano ang sickness that can really be common to the earth element? It can be anything that relates to the stomach, no? It can also be obesity, pwede din yun, no? Or pwede rin yung anorexia, yung mga ganun. Anything that has something to do with our stomach and spleen, those are the sickness. Muscles are also related for the to the earth element. So yun yung ating para sa earth element. So meron ba tayong halimbawa, ano yung mga bawal na na hindi maganda, no, sa atin? Halimbawa lang, for the earth element, so titingnan yun sa buong chart. Pero kung yung birthday lang natin ang ating titingnan, so that means yung mga airline business cannot be good for the earth element because the wood can also deplete the earth, no? Ganun din yung mga kulay, no? Although may relationship, too much green cannot also be so good for the earth element, no? Kasi meron tayong mga tinatawag na destructive cycle based on the elements, no? Yes, so ano pa ba?
Well, actually, teacher, there's a lot of questions in my mind right now. Kasi, di ba, parang, you may be a metal person or wood or depending on the element. But if you're just going to look at the heavenly stems or the last digit of your birth year, so it's really not parang when you say I'm a dog person, I'm a metal person, it is not really the whole you. It's
the whole you, yeah.
Yun kasi yun, yung parang sometimes they go to the extreme of being, I'm a metal person, ito na ako. Okay, I'm a earth person, ito na ako. Yung
yes, yes. So, dyan papasok yung mga personal reading. No, kasi ito yung mga general na sinasabi namin. Pero dyan papasok yung personal reading. Kasi halimbawa, may mga tao sa personal reading na, okay, metal sila, Pero pag tinignan mo yung buong chart nila in the personal reading, hindi pala yun ang kanilang wealth. Yun pala. Oo. So, yung mga ganon. Pero, somehow, looking into the year can already help. Now, somehow. Pero, pag halimbawa, hindi, it's not happening with you, so that means you have to think, baka, you need to really look into your real chart, the whole chart, and see what are the particulars that you really need to see. But generally, that's what's usually in the media, no? They always look into the year of the birth, not really focusing on the day, the month, or the hour, which are also very important.
It's a combination
Okay,
of all,
so
di ba, teacher, tama kayo. Kasi when you gave me a reading before, I'm a metal element, pero yung source ng wealth ko, ibang element, yung ganun siya.
yeah,
It's
yes,
very interesting to know kasi my element is metal. I have that certain personality within me, but I can also relate to other personalities as well of the other elements na sometimes ganito ako in different situation. So really a personal reading it really helped me understand me myself and ano yung mga nangyayari in my different phase of my life. Yun din na nakakatawa.
yes. That's really true. But for now, just for this hour sharing, you can already start, right? You can already start with your own personal year of your birth, no? And try to check if you are in that line of business. Also, or some people will not wear or will not be inclined to do anything that has something to do with their elements. Remember, you were born on the year, and the year has an influence on you. So yan yung parang a part of your percentage. If it has 25%, kung the whole chart, including the hour of the birth, is like 25, 25, 25. So 25% is coming from the year of your birth. Okay, so I think we how about taking a break first, and let's give thanks to our sponsors. Yeah.
We will be back shortly. This is Philippine Business Feng Shui, only here on Big Media Network. Big Media is all about life's journey.
Yung mga yun, mga bata pa sila dati nung nakakasama ko sila. So ngayon, sikat na sila. Kaya
In digital, entertainment,
Maraming salamat po na nabigyan niyo kami ng opportunity.
information, story, inspiration, and experiences. Whenever, wherever you want, welcome. Join us as we push the boundaries of possibility here with Big Media. Evolving your communities to be the linking, bigger, and preferred group, growing and scaling, becoming bigger and better. Let us build out these business milestones for your company as we lead you to amplify and reach out and engage here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 3, hosted by direct selling sensei Jojo Barakias and ASEAN EduTech leader Dr. Alex Reyes, co-hosted by Organizational Development Network champion Maricar Sandalo, and we have digital culture and lifestyle coach Joshua Rivales, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. So now, take your journey, lead the pack, and unleash your power while we do the rest of the work for the CEOs, communities, and sustainability of TalkShop Asia Power Network, now on its Season 3. Are you looking for a solution to address injuries using an advanced, non-messy method? EverCryo is here for you. A good way to address injuries and inflamed muscles. EverCryo. Introducing the medical treatment for a range of physical alignments. Evercryo Compression Therapy System. A system that is easy to use. Quick and easy to set up for fast relief from pain and quicker recovery from injury or surgery. Perfect for anyone who experiences frequent pain or inflammation in a certain area of the body. Wrap on and get some cold compression therapy. Evercryo, an innovative therapeutic system to heal comfortably, less the mess. Video conferencing has never been crucial to your business than ever before, whether it's work from home or remote work collaboration. Productive team meetings are crucial to your business success. So whether it's for personal use or from small to medium to large conference meeting rooms, Logitech has the right solution right for you. With our partner Evolution's track record of responsive service, you can be assured of reliable and effective video collaboration all the time. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Imagine a call center service where everything works just like it should. Introducing Voiso, hosted call center solution. Agile call center suite. Advanced real-time dashboard to track agent behavior. Instantly switch between call stages with event-based navigation. The right international telecom experience your business needs. Do more with your call.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. Now back to Philippine Business Feng Shui, only here on Big Media Network.
You're back in Feng Shui for
Welcome.
Business.
Welcome back. We'd like to greet our listeners and followers. Julie Duetes or Ronald Duetes, welcome. She said she's a water element. Ayan. And of course, Tita Bennett, yes, welcome to our new time slot. Hello.
Yes. Tita Bennett, what is your element? Did you get? Did you get? Naabutan mo ba kanina yung element mo?
Yes. With Julie, I saw her na ano I think her career is really ano tawag ito, nagpa-prosper because she's with her element.
Mm,
Mm.
good.
And hello,
Yeah.
Miss Nova Alaras. Hello. Wow. My Halloween was my wedding day with Manananggal vampires. Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah. So, with me, water, fire element is also related to any work that relates to service and charity.
Mm.
So, parang yung work ko ever since is really related to charity or NGO, anything that really serves. No? That is really about that. And you know what happens to us is usually, intuitively, we are really being led to the job. No? This that relates also to our element. Tama?
Tama.
Yeah. Most of the readings that I had to a person,
Mhm.
yeah, they're usually in the job that they really should be. Yung
So
mga
this is
tao na wala dun sa job, they
Oo.
usually have a confusion sa ano nila, sa kanilang sarili because they're not really in their job. Yan.
Actually, teacher, tama po kayo dun eh. This is heaven nila kasi. So,
Mhm.
ito yung, ano mo, ito yung flow mo dapat. So, that's why yun yung blessing sa'yo. Doon ka nag-exceed. That will make you happy. You'll make you'll get good career. Yun.
Mhm. Yes. So, maybe Darlene, would you like to repeat again our announcement for the Feng Shui for All? Feng Shui
Yes!
for All project. Yeah.
The Feng Shui for All would like to reward you, would give you a chance to have a free personalized Feng Shui. And this is if you send us a message in in our Facebook page, or you email us. You can email us with an email, teacher. Gagamitin natin.
Facebook page na lang.
Yeah, sige. Para mas madali. Okay. Message us in our Facebook page with your reason on why you should be the one to receive a personalized Feng Shui reading. Ayan.
Yes, yes, yeah. So join us, and we will be very, very happy to share the feng shui for you. Okay, so Daniel, what is our reflection for the night? Anything that comes into your mind while we are discussing about these elements?
Actually, Teacher, bitin ako eh. Kasi may tutuloy pa natin to next time. Pero next week.
Yes.
Kaya, yun nga. For me, it's a combination of all. So you don't parang the one we discussed for heavenly STEM is your personality. And it is the one that's being given to you and cannot be changed by God and the divine life. Yun. Yun yun. So parang as we're sharing kanina, dun ka pa rin dadalhin. Kasi yun yung magpapasaya sa'yo. Yun kung ano yung
Mhm.
gagawin mo. Yun.
Yes, yes. With me, I appreciate, that we are really connected to the elements of the earth. So the elements that we have are also the elements of the earth, and it just really shows that we are all interconnected. No, and the elements around us can help us based on our own personality. So let's say if I'm a fire person, it's really true. I want the wind because the wind supports the fire, no? I want the wind. I don't want so much heat, because I'm already a fire. So ganon, no? Parang we were balance our own life and our personality based on our element. Yeah.
Thank you, Teacher Annabelle. Tita Annabelle, for watching. I hope you learned a lot from us, learned something from us for tonight. And we will continue on discussing the heavenly law next Friday.
Yeah. So marami pang discussion for the heavenly luck. Okay, so now let's go to our Feng Shui magic. Parang na-miss ko ang Feng Shui magic natin. Yeah.
Next.
Feng Shui magic is the portion where we heal our limiting beliefs and affirm through affirmations or declaration our statement of prosperity. And as Dr. Leon Master says, limitation in life arise from the illusion of having self-worth that is separate from the unlimited presence of God within you. The truth is that you are one with God and thus unlimited, and through the meditation and visualization, you can establish and maintain contact with unlimited part of yourself. So let us release those unlimited part of ourselves and let us know what are the unlimiting beliefs that we can have. We know what we can have also in our mind. So, Darlene, can you share the limiting beliefs that we have now?
The first one is you only live once. So sacrifice today for a better tomorrow.
die,
YOLO!
die now. Die
Right.
now.
Right now, eat everything now. Ito yung mga concept ng ano yun, yung eat everything.
Ito
Kasi
you can.
all you can, you only live once, diba? Sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. Yeah, that's a limiting belief. For us,
Yeah.
you don't actually you don't live once.
Yeah, you only live once. Kaya kumain na ng kumain, uminom na ng uminom. Ano? Okay.
The second one is, I will only earn money if I work myself to the bones. Yon. That's another limiting beliefs. Magandang sabihin natin na we work effectively or effect rather than um, we work hard. Yun.
Mhm. Yeah.
Effective.
We work joyfully,
Yun.
right? Yes. So now let's go to our affirmation. So if you would like to be with me, you may also put your hands in the praying position. And let us slowly close our eyes. And as we affirm, there is a divine solution to this situation. The divine solution is the sublime solution. I give thanks that the divine solution quickly appears now. If you have problems to solve, now this is the affirmation. Let us say it again. There is a divine solution to this situation. The divine solution is a sublime solution. I give thanks that the divine solution quickly appears now. One more time. There is a divine solution to this situation. The divine solution is a sublime solution. And I give thanks that the divine solution quickly appears now. And so it is. Ayan, meron na tayong solusyon, ha? If you have problems, just always remember that the solution is always given to us. So now let us go to our final motto again. So let us always say, Feng Shui
Is
is
for
for all. Yes. Okay, so Darlene, so let's go with our AOB.
Yes, for our AOB, and if you suffering from stress, tension, anxiety that blocks our mind into creating and manifesting, open up to more abundance and growth by releasing energetic blocks through Reiki energy healing for a calmer mind, body, and spirit. So, each Reiki session will surely calm your mind, release stress, anxiety, and body tensions. Start your healing through the Archangel Raphael Healing House. That's the Facebook page. Or message us at 0936 429 8217. Now we go to Logitech. I guess we can all agree that video collaboration is more than a trend. It has become an important part of every business operation. Whether you are doing online meeting, one-on-one, or meeting your entire team and customers, everyone's voices and ideas needs to be heard and seen. With Logitech's video collaboration solution, you know you are getting the very best for your business. And for our next sponsor, many of us will agree if I say that body pain and inflamed muscle will always be part of a living. It's like you're working to do something to make your body hurt. With Ever Cryo Compression Therapy System, you will experience the easy and non-messy system to treat your physical alignment.
Okay. So now let's go to the cosmic space Feng Shui. Okay. So the balance of Trinity is the key to success in life. And the cosmic space consultation brings the balance of your lifestyle and space, whether it is for your home or workspace, to affect the success in your life. So we empower you and your space. So you may book your appointment to Cosmic Space Feng Shui Consultation and Space Enhancement at www.cosmichealer.net or contact at 0977 706 0661. And then we also have the Cosmic Design. So the Cosmic Design is where we usually look into our personal Feng Shui. So if you want to know your heavenly gift, then Cosmic Design is for you. So you the same, you can book your appointment at Cosmic Design at www.cosmichealer.net or contact us at 0977 706 0661. Hey, and again, we would like to thank everyone for being with us. So we are now going to share again our blessing. So may everyone be happy.
May everyone be well,
May everyone be healthy.
and may everyone be prosperous.
So let us now do the action. Spirit
Spirit
plus
plus
action
action
is
is
equal
equals
to
to
prosperity.
prosperity.
So prosperous day for your week. And thank you very much for being with us. So thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Lay. Thank you, Charlie. So bye-bye.
See you next Friday.
See you next Friday for our new time slot.
Laging tandaan, sa ikakaunlad ng bayan, Feng Shui ang kailangan. This has been your Philippine Business Feng Shui on Big Media Network with your anchor, Feng Shui and Reiki Master, Reverend Lilian Hewlett, and Dragon Angel Guide, Darleen Turda. Every Sundays at 8 p.m. only here on Big Media Network.